JR. Buddy Dick. Buddy Dick.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product inspection and analysis continue. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Jonathan Liriano, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's pretty basic. The stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Bump is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that's one of those bats he'll look back on with satisfaction when it's all said and done. It's always nice to show the scouts that you can blast a double and drive in runs at this level, but to do it with 2 outs is even better. Shows the scouts that you have the mental toughness to step up in big situations and deliver. Great, AB.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cecil Pettit. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Striding in once again, Buddy Dick.
Buddy Dick.
Runners off for second. Line hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at-bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit. Ready once again, Buddy Dick. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first. Ready for another chance. Buddy Dick, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Anaya on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Bump. Rounds third and is striding for home. And the run will score all the way from first.
Wow, he is definitely having a day he won't soon forget. That's his second double of the game here at the Topps Amateur Showcase, and he's quickly distinguishing himself as the star of this show. When you could rise above the competition that is this good, you're doing yourself a favor and earning yourself some future money.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Palmeiro is after it. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
6-2, the final total today. The East get the win after banging out 16 total hits. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vass.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. Jay Vincent, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Lifted the other way out to left center, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The runner scores from second. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
That's the kind of a bat that could launch a career. Here he is in front of Major League scouts, and he bombs an RBI triple. That, folks, is called rising to the occasion. Good for him.
Batting 6, center fielder, Josh Adler.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. The runner in scoring position with none out. A swing and a miss hit a ball well off the plate. Throw goes to third. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Buddy Dick.
Buddy Dick.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Higgins shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Buddy Dick. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ward looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, and the scouts love the fact that he has the power to go deep. But I'll tell you what they love even more. A hitter that can rise to the occasion with runners on base.
Digging in and looking for more, Buddy Dick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ward is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead. So coming to the plate, Buddy Dick, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The East get the win after banging out 16 total hits. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasker.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Lifelong dreams of being a pro ball player will be realized. Young dreamers will stand on edge to find out where will be the first stop on their road to the show.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the second pick of the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Fred Mansfield, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the third pick in the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select Clifford Sinclair, a shortstop from the West region. With the fourth pick of the first round, the San Diego Padres select Dave Crouch, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the fifth pick in the first round, the Atlanta Braves select Jonathan Liriano, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the sixth pick of the first round, The Oakland Athletics select Alexis Escalona, a shortstop from the West region. With the 7th pick in the first round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Todd Joy, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the 8th pick of the first round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Tom Hudson, a shortstop from the Central region. With the 9th pick in the first round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Dave Mora, a third baseman from the West region. With the 10th pick of the first round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Johnny Correa, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 11th pick in the first round, the Colorado Rockies select Howie Barlick, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 12th pick of the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Rob Worthing, a third baseman from the Central region. With the 13th pick in the first round, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Buddy Dick, a first baseman from the East region.
The awaited moment arrives. For some, it may not have arrived at the particular moment they'd envisioned. This player's lack of enthusiasm raises a red flag to the drafting team's general manager. He looks to get assurance that this player will be a good investment for his club. The two seem to have reached an understanding. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. In most cases, rookie contracts get done in a fairly straightforward manner. And with that, players and organizations alike are happy to have their team and get the season underway.